People may think spring break is just for college kids, but I disagree. My birthday falls during the first week of March, and I usually treat myself by traveling somewhere warm. This year, I was thinking about Costa Rica. So when the folks at JetBlue and Barclaycard invited me down there to hear the details of their new, highly anticipated JetBlue co-branded credit cards, I jumped at the chance. However, in keeping with TPG policy, I paid for my own flights and hotel. After all, I wanted to earn the miles and points. This is TPGtv. While I was excited to get to Costa Rica, as an Av geek, I was really excited for a special tour that my friends at JetBlue had arranged. The airline's terminal JFK T5, as it's known today, actually includes one of the aviation world's landmarks, the Trans World Airlines Flight Center. TWA was once one of the largest airlines in the world, but it was eventually taken over by American Airlines in 2001, and all that's left is this magnificent building. It was designed by Finnish-American architect Eero Saarinen, who also designed the St. Louis Arch. For a travel geek like me, it was like coming to a place of worship.
We're an aviation church.
The terminal opened in 1962, but its futuristic design was way ahead of its time. Walking around, I felt like I was a character in the Jetsons. I felt even luckier because this was the last tour of the facility as it is today. JetBlue has partnered with the developer to open up a chic new hotel here in 2018. In the meantime, I had a flight to catch.
Going to Costa Rica.
I typically fly JetBlue in the Northeast to smaller destinations like Nantucket, but the airline is much more than just a regional carrier. In addition to a top-notch transcontinental service called Mint, the airline is rapidly expanding its international route network to destinations like Colombia and the Caribbean, and is even considering service to Cuba. JetBlue also recently announced it would be adding its swanky Mint business class seats to several new routes, including those from New York to Aruba, Barbados, and St. Lucia. Unfortunately, my aircraft didn't have a Mint section on it, but JetBlue's economy seats are among the most spacious in the sky, at 17.8 inches wide and with 34 inches of pitch. I booked an even more space seat towards the front of the plane, which has an extra 4 inches of legroom.
I'm 6'7". In general, economy is not made for people like me, except on JetBlue. I mean, my knees don't even come close.
My even more space seat would have cost me $65, but I was able to redeem 800 points for it since I'm a Mosaic Elite member. However, each time you purchase an even more space seat, whether with cash or points, you actually earn 200 points. So it really only cost me 600 points. My ticket came to $300 in airfare, plus $45 in taxes and fees. And I earned 2,700 TrueBlue points on it, 3 points per dollar spent on the base fare, 3 more points per dollar for booking online, and an additional 3 points per dollar thanks to my Mosaic status. After my redemption for the even more space seat, I netted 2,100 TrueBlue points. As I learned later though, the new JetBlue Plus MasterCard earns 6 bonus TrueBlue points per dollar on JetBlue purchases, as well as 2 points per dollar at restaurants and grocery stores, and 1 point on all other purchases. So if I had had it when I booked my ticket, I would have earned 4,500 TrueBlue points on my ticket, and netted out 3,900 points after the even more space seat redemption, nearly doubling my earning. The card, which has a $99 annual fee, also offers a sign-up bonus of 30,000 points when you spend 1,000 in the first 90 days. If I had booked my ticket as an award, it would have cost about 18,200 TrueBlue points. However, the JetBlue Plus MasterCard also offers a 10% on award travel redemptions, which would have saved me about 1,820 points in this case. Even more space seats are practically the size of domestic first-class seats on other carriers, though a bit narrower, and I was so comfortable that I promptly fell asleep. When I woke up, I was starving. JetBlue is known for its awesome selection of free snacks, including Terra Blue potato chips, Snyder's pretzels, and Keebler graham crackers, among others. Not to mention Dunkin' Donuts coffee and teas. But I was hungrier than that, so I decided to taste test 4 of their specialty eat-up boxes, including the Shake Up, the Pick Me Up, the Perk Up, and the vegan-friendly Pump Up, with things like red pepper hummus, multigrain crackers, and chocolate chip cookies, which was my favorite. The JetBlue Plus MasterCard gets you 50% off in-flight purchases, including cocktails, snacks, and movies. So each of these boxes would have cost me just $3.50 instead of $7. One of the other things I really like about JetBlue is their staff, who are so consistently friendly. This is Jessica.
Why are JetBlue flight attendants always so nice? What is it?
Well, I have to say, number one, it's probably because of our customers. We have great customers, great people to work with. I've been here for 14 years. I'm recently returning from a maternity leave.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you. Being gone for a year, and I didn't even realize how much I missed it
Yeah.
until I came back. It's a fun place to work. I wouldn't change anything.
Today's been amazing. Thank
Thank you so much.
Really appreciate it.
Absolutely.
And just after finishing chatting with Jessica, we made our final descent into El Aeropuerto de Liberia and a gorgeous 92-degree Costa Rican day. On the next TPGtv, I explore the Andas Papagayo Resort in Costa Rica and get over my fear of heights eventually.